Hello and welcome to this video playing FIDE Master, I'm sorry, Ianfindlay. I know this guy. I think we are friends on Facebook. He plays the classical variation. Classical, is that the right way to call it? The old main line of the Petroff. Yeah, taking knight c3 is completely out of fashion. When they go for this line in the first place, they usually play stuff without the capture on d5, play knight c3 immediately, or queen c2 or rook e1. But this is not a terrible line, of course, for white. Taking cannot be bad. It's just that probably on the general grounds, yeah, exchanging on d5 is not so testing. Rook e8 is a possible line here. That's a side line actually, but one that I analyzed a bit for my Petroff project, and I felt it is totally okay. It's simpler to play than taking on c3. White does not have bishop h7, knight g5, queen g4 tactic, because at the end there's mate on e1. Now I have to make sure that this tactic doesn't happen. Now the bishop here is unprotected. You always have to watch out there. This move, okay, so he does not mind that I potentially capture on f3. Bishop f3. What's going on here? He will take on b7, I guess. Interesting. Oops. So how do we play this? I'm a little bit irritated here. It's not that simple. You cannot cover both. And I don't really want to play queen to c6. That's not looking like a good move. Queen to d7, that covers d5 tactically. Probably have to do this. He just doesn't care about it. Really? And now I'm taking this. Queen h3. Okay, it's at least a draw. I mean, I don't want to draw anymore, of course, in this position. So just b6. How do we handle this? B6 is so lame. It's just a lame move. Yeah, but it's probably right. It's probably correct. Okay, now I can check, take on f4, but d5 hangs. d5 is now hanging anyway, so I'm probably keeping this covered. Tough to evaluate this position. I mean, on structural grounds, white is just lost, but he has these dynamic possibilities that might make it okay for him, like c4. Yeah, I'm not really unhappy about this development. Still have queen g4. I mean, white's pawn structure is just the worst. Okay, I can go rook d8 and try to get the d5 pawn back, of course. or check take f4, but there's d6. Yeah, but I don't really want to take on d5, you know. I want to play more actively here. Knight f5, knight h4, things like that. So a check, and my rook is hanging, unfortunately. Yeah, so maybe rook d8 was better. Maybe rook d8 was better. Still have to move this to d8. Yeah, I spent a bit too much time here. So he wants some space for the bishop there. Okay, why isn't that hanging? Yeah, that was a bit lucky in a way that my time was down. Yeah, I think the position was good. I was really surprised that he had absolutely no care for bishop takes f3. That was surprising. So yeah, here queen b3 was played, queen d7 took me too long really, because it's kind of the only move in some way. The engine base says that I can take. That is surprising. I thought this would be possible then. But knight c6 is, yeah, this is indeed a move, yeah. That would have been interesting. The engine gives equal, probably because I have enough for some kind of perpetual. But okay, queen d7 is probably an okay move. Yeah, and now I thought he would play knight e5. I mean, allowing bishop takes f3 looks odd. The engine doesn't mind. Maybe it is just that he has enough that he has enough dynamic possibilities. As I said in the game, it wasn't entirely clear to me. I mean, White's pawn structure is just awful. Yeah, he's got, yeah, double isolated pawn, h2, a2, and so on. But he's got the bishop here, and my light squares are weak. If I would be better developed, I would be clearly better. And the way it was probably, yeah, probably equalish. So bishop here, and he went c4. Yeah, okay. c4 is most dynamic choice. The engine wants to check and take f4. I couldn't bring myself to do that. I just wanted to get pieces out. I think knight c6 is a good human decision. So knight c6 he took. And now, yeah, checks and then knight e7. But the immediate knight e7 must be fine. I mean, now it must be good for black. I cannot really believe it. Rook d8 maybe immediately is better. I mean, that is possible to just pick up the pawn. I felt on the e file there's something I can do. And the way it turned out, I mean, the engine likes my play. Yeah, and this, okay, f5 is a blunder, but I mean, white has just, I've got the perfect pawn structure, and white has 5 weak pawns. That cannot be good. I'm still didn't quite see it like I'm winning, like the engine says, but maybe it is that way. f4 is very weak. There's queen h3. Yeah, I was a bit concerned also because of the time, for sure. Okay guys, thanks for watching.